I'm going to make this video really clear. The migrants that are coming to this country illegally and the ones that are committing all kinds of atrocities, crimes, and doing whatever they want, being released from prisons, crazy places, and brought over here using their gang activity. This is what you call upfront terrorism. We fought terrorism in the so-called wars that we were involved in for years. And that was a problem then because we didn't tolerate the terrorism here in America. And now we allow our own people to be overtaken by upfront terrorists. I'm gonna say it. They're illegal. They're committing crimes. They're doing all kinds of things that constitute terrorism on our land. This is terrorism and nothing more than terrorism. Call it what you will. This is organized terrorism, legalized terrorism. I'm gonna dig deep into everything. And what our government is doing about it is making it more of a serious problem because they're not doing anything to control it. They're not doing anything to protect the people. All they're doing is creating a more hostile living environment. And I said it. If this is the way our government is going to treat the American people, after the American people have been upholding this country for a long time, I'm not gonna say all of them. There's a lot of people that have been on welfare, the ones for the right reasons, the ones for the wrong reasons. Some mothers don't have the father there. They have their children. They need support to raise their family. Okay, but some people use the welfare system to their advantage. Well, now it's falling on top of us. And this is what happens when you don't take your own dignity seriously anymore. You lose everything that you once stood for all around you. And with our government knowing that stuff like this turns into more deeper messes, if they feel that this is necessary, then why don't they just pack a plane and go to one of these countries? Because the same thing they're doing to America is what's already been done to other countries. That's what we fought for. We fought to keep this stuff out of our land. And now, because we want to have things a certain way, I'm not talking about us as people, I'm talking about the establishment. They want things a certain way. They're going to cause this disruption. They're going to cause this turmoil, this situation to get so out of hand that we beg them to truly help us. This is intentionally done. This isn't something that just out of the blue, we made a mistake and now we're gonna have to clean this up. No, this is intentionally done because they want the old to be done and away with. They truly, the way it seems, the way the news, the way the people are explaining it, they want these organized terrorists, I'm gonna say it, to take over America, to take what we once stood for, to turn this land into a pure communist state, and to put us in fear. So we fear the establishment, we fear the people, and then they decide how they fix things. Which you already know, if you want to wait for them to fix things, we're still waiting. Okay? So mark my words. The only way this can stop is if people stand up, they speak out, and they put their foot down and they say, we are not going to let this happen to our land. God forbid, if anybody threatens the family, anybody, the community, the neighbors, in self-defense, you have to protect your life. You have to protect your family. You have to protect everything against all these evils. Because if the police ain't gonna do anything about it, if the military ain't gonna do anything about it, and if these rumors of these motorcycle clubs, which they have no business in wanting to be involved in this kind of stuff, because they are way more disciplined than the social media rhetoric. They don't want to get involved in this kind of stuff because they already know that this is just way underneath their thinking level. So all I gotta say is this: make no mistake, Americans will defend their land. Not all, but when it gets to the point where these people are trying to barge and pillage and get into anything they can, there are Americans that will stand up and they will unite and they will uphold their land, whatever it's worth, because it's being burnt to the ground. I said it. This is nothing more than legalized terrorism. Uphold, upfront terrorism. Because for our own authorities, our own establishment to allow this kind of stuff to keep going on and to not stand up and to not say something and say this is not the American way, because it isn't. But you know what? This country was already bought and paid for, and we're just dealing with the aftermath of everything. So if you like this kind of video, if you like this kind of content, please subscribe, share the video, hit the like button. I'm seriously very broken because I see my country that I grew up in, that I lived in, that I love, turn into a pile of muck and nothing more but who can have the most toys, who can be the most greediest, all this kind of stuff. We all have our duties to uphold, to keep this land preserved for once it stood for, because we won't have this land the same as it used to be. It's slowly being eroded, eradicated, and taken away from us. God bless America. I know that God is also angry, because if he wasn't angry, he wouldn't allow this kind of stuff to happen. But he still knows that there are good people and there is good things, good deeds that need to be met here in America in order for things to turn around. I needed to say this because I am tired of the lies of the establishments. I am tired of the inconsistencies, the vulnerabilities, everything that they have done to put the American people in such a dangerous spot. God bless everybody that is truly going to stand and hold on to the truth. I will see you guys on the next video. Stealth Dragon, thank you so much. If you like this kind of content, subscribe, comment, and tell me what you want to hear more. I will express more. Have a nice day.